Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Matunde Juliana. I'm here with
Aunt.
my mama. Her name is Robbie. So on today's video, we are going to share and show you how God can uplift somebody from zero, from grass to grace. I don't know how to put it, but from what you are going to see, from the point where she started life from being rejected by everybody, including family, from having nobody to lean on, and being to a point that somebody from somewhere, someone who doesn't know you, somebody you are not related to, lifts you up and gives you a good life, something that you can be able to smile about, and give you a good home that nobody ever gave you. Actually, she had already given up in life. Yeah, it comes to a point where you're just pushing life. You just want days to go by and you have nothing good to live for. So she's a living testimony that God can lift you from grass to grace. For the end, that was her humble abode. This is where she stayed. She has no child. She has no husband. Actually, she lived here by herself. Sometimes you wake up, nobody to cheer you up, and nothing to even smile about. You can see her, at least she can smile now because she has a reason to smile.
Yes.
She has a reason to
I'm
smile.
happy now.
Mhm.
Mm.
And we thank God that she's happy.
Yes.
So,
God is with me.
mhm.
Mm.
So we are going to be showing you how God has uplifted her from zero to
Yes.
grace. Today's video, we are doing a Thanksgiving video, and I really want to say whoever came through for her, may God give you, may you never lack, and may you have everything that you really need. So this here was her piece of land. Yeah, you can see I cannot take the video whole because of the sun, but here is her piece of land. So this piece of land she got after a very long time where people had now to request the family where she was married to actually give her. And because now we are born differently and we are all do not have the same capabilities, this is what she was able to build herself as a house. So she stayed in this small hut here for some time, and I'm going to take you in to see that she has no furniture, she has no nothing, but who is God? Yeah, so this is the room where
Welcome.
she lived in, and tumeambiwa karibu. Those are a few utensils you can see from the other end, and that's all that is in this house. Yeah, so you can imagine how it feels to be a loner, how it feels to live on your own. Yeah, you wake up, nobody to talk to, you wake up, nothing to smile about. Yeah, so this is the room where she has been living in, and I think if most of you, yeah, you can see the floor, at least somebody came through and the construction is ongoing. We are having a modern house for her, and yeah, this is all she had. Yeah, you wake up and you see everything you own.
From the traditional stool.
Yeah, and that is
One.
the only seat, yeah, she have.
Even a visitor comes, there is none. Only this one.
When a visitor comes, she has
I
nothing to
feel
offer.
shy
Mhm.
of having just one traditional stool to give a visitor.
But she's hopeful that one day God will change her story, and the story has changed. Yeah, so you can see everything here. Yeah, and here is her bedroom. Yeah, and if I take you in her bedroom, that's it. Evo 2, and that's the end of it all. So we live differently, and every day we wake up wanting to thank God for the gift of life, for what we are able to have. Yeah, imagine visiting her, and these are the utensils. Yeah, only these. Yeah, we have so many people having utensils outside there, but she was comfortable with these. Yeah, you have one cup for your tea and every liquid that you want to take. You have your serving bowl that you want to use to serve on meals. God is a miraculous God. Yeah, so this is where this woman has been living all by herself. Not that people have not been seeing her standards. But you know, it comes to a point where you even don't want to share your personal stories with. Yeah, she has cried for long. She does not have a child. Unfortunately, she lost her child long time ago, so she's just the way she is. Old age is catching up and nothing to smile about. So if you are her, how will you take life? Yeah, how would you actually make everything happen for you? Do you think there was a time she was going to make ends meet? Do you really think that there was a time she will sit and say, I really wish I can have this? Of course, it comes to a point that we all want to have good life. So I'm going to ask her, was there a time you really wished that you want to have fine things in life?
Yes, I wish, but it was too hard for me. I was just praying to God to help me to have even a house, a beautiful house. And God has heard my prayers, and I thank Him.
You can see, yeah, she's her. This is her in this attire. Yeah, she's a mom.
I got a man who is a full-hearted man who appreciated to me, and he started this project to me. Now I'm very, very happy.
You can see she's smiling. Yeah, not all of us outside here are forced not to smile, but circumstances have forced us not to smile. So I am happy on her behalf, and I came to share here the story that even those with vulnerable lives, their stories can change. Yeah, I'm not saying that we are all not the same. We have 3 levels of categories. We have the poor, we have the rich, and we have the people who are in the middle. Yeah,
Yes.
the society will judge us differently. Some people may think you are too lazy to look for something on your own, maybe to keep you busy, but at times when you have nothing to smile about, that itself is able to pin you down. Sometimes when you actually don't have something to keep you going, somebody to push you to do better, yeah, you do not have the morale. Today she has nothing to eat, yeah, but she's here and hopeful that God will provide.
Everything's for God.
Yeah, and she's appreciative, and you can hear she speaks English actually. Yeah, so speaking English is something that tells you if she had something to keep her going, maybe, just maybe at that time, yeah, she will be a better person. So we are standing in a house that she lived in. This is where she actually cooked, this is where she actually slept, and this is where everything happens for her. This is home. Yeah, so I want you to look around. Yeah, this is where she lived with all this. Yeah, that is the bucket she uses to fetch water. Yeah, this is where now the tools that are being used for constructions are being stored, and that's all. Yeah, we have people having rooms that are 5 bedrooms.
Too small.
The room was too small, you can hear. Yeah, very small. Just look at her condition. Yeah, where did she cook her food? Yeah, let's see. And how does she survive? How does she manage? So this is where she cooked her meals. The rain.
Whenever it rained, I would not cook. I would just sleep.
This is her kitchen, but whenever it rains, she cannot cook. Yeah, she sleeps hungry. She has been surviving, but even if God has brought grace to her life, she still has so much to be thankful for. She still has a lot. So God has been faithful. Her story was aired on YouTube sometimes back, and we found somebody who was willing to help her and give her a modern lifestyle. So as you can see far below, we have the modern toilets being constructed there for her. Though they have not been completed, they are halfway done. But once they are completed, I'm sure she'll be proud that, yeah, you know, having a toilet that you can actually lock and clean it for yourself with nobody disturbing you, that's a plus. You can see how beautiful the environment is. It's very green, but because of lonely, sometimes the environment should be able to cheer you up. Yeah, the environment itself should give you something to smile about. Yeah, so this is her compound. This is her humble beginning. This is where she was aging, and this is the place she called home. So knowing that we have a good Samaritan that came through for her, and I have a surprise for you. This is her new home. A very beautiful home. From the outside you can see, and it is still under construction. Actually, it is a 2-bedroomed house. Not a 2-bedroom, actually it's a 2-roomed house, and I think that's enough for her, knowing very well that she lives alone and everything. So she'll take us in so that we can see what is really in here. So from the previous home that she was in, this is what is cooking right now for her. So I'll just show you how it feels to have a home. Yeah, you can see she's smiling, she's happy.
A nice house.
A very nice house that God can really uplift you from nowhere to somewhere. Yeah? You can see it's still under construction. The ceiling board has not been put through, and I think I just wish that it gets furnished so well. This is the sitting room, I guess, and here is her bedroom. Yeah, and I think that's enough for somebody who stays on her own and doesn't really have much to actually do with a bigger house. Yeah, if at least maybe she had family or grandchildren that will come and need space, that will be okay. Yeah, you can see the door. Yeah, and could you please tell people that God does uplift people from zero to grace?
Yeah, God is good all the time. He remembers someone who is in trouble. I thank him very much. He likes me, he loves me, and that's all.
Yeah, you can hear she's happy, and we are happy for her. So we are here to make her story come true and to give people hope out there that everything is possible provided you trust in God. Yeah, people may desert you, people may reject you, that's true, but God will never reject you. We have a purpose. It's only that God's time is not the time we have for ourselves. So do not limit yourself. The vulnerable, we have many people living lives outside here that are not really good lifestyles, but God, the God we serve,
God can.
God can, yeah? So we are calling upon anybody who feels like they have good outfits and really want to gift her and make her life really more beautiful. If you really can have something to gift her, maybe any household item, maybe that's something that you are not using at home, or something that you are willing to give out, or you wish to gift her so that you can make her life more memorable and favorable, please do. On the comment section, I'm going to reach out to you so that we can see a way of helping her. We are trying to get curtains before they actually, after they are done with the construction, so that we can at least make her a beautiful home. Yeah, we can give her a beautiful home, dress her good, buy her some nice shoes. You can see her sandals. Yeah, she's putting on Mata sandals. Yeah, and they're wearing out actually. Yeah. So if you feel like you can be a source of blessing to her in terms of clothing, you are also welcome to be part of her journey. If you feel like you have a household item that you want to gift her, she's really grateful and she will be ready to receive it. No matter the place you are, if you feel like gifting somebody, you can always send a parcel to us and she will receive her good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So to anybody who is ready and willing to help,
Can help
her. But she's happy, we are happy. She had already given up in life. She would go for a week without eating, to a point where she started suffering. She had very little blood. Yeah?
It was really a sad story.
It was a sad story. And waking up every day, seeing other people going out to look for what they can do, and you cannot join them. It's really a sad story. So God has brought the end of
Even it reached a time I felt sick. Blood was an ignition.
Yeah, she was, the blood was completely gone. Actually, we thought it was going to be the end. But God is the restorer. God gives. And the God who gives is the same God that takes. Her time still exists, and let's make this time memorable for her. Thank you, and looking forward to hear your feedback. So if you feel like your life is done, know that God still has a purpose for you. Thank you.